All right.
We're going to do the disclaimer, and then we're going to come right back with the grapevine. What do you have?
Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
All righty.
Okay, so our Through the Grapevine for today is a story that I got from ABC News. It actually happened over in the Humble area of Texas. A woman was stealing from Dillard's. And me and Brooke used to work in retail together, so we know all about what the theft is like.
This sounds familiar.
Yes. So she was stealing about $600 worth of clothes from Dillard's, and she got caught, and she had a baby in a stroller, and she left her baby.
She left her baby in the store?
She left her baby. She ditched her kid and wanted to get away from the police.
Oh my God.
But she took the clothes.
But she took
Right?
Actually, I don't even think they even said in the article what I think she was caught, so probably not. But
Isn't
yeah,
that horrible?
that's so
She
terrible.
tried to get away with the clothes, but left the child.
So left her child.
All right. That's my cut to crap.
And there was a similar story where this lady left her kid in the car.
Yes.
And I think didn't the car catch on
blew
fire or
up.
something?
Blew up, yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
absolutely terrible.
first of all,
Mm.
I'm gonna hold that one. That's definitely a cut to crap. That's so sad. I just can't even imagine. First, you're out there stealing, and then you're going to your mother. You're going to bring your child in there to commit a crime, and then you're going to get away. You're going to try and get away, but you're going to think so little. You already thought little of your child, and leave the baby in there.
And a lot of times too,
Wow.
they'll bring their children because they think that makes them look less suspicious too.
Wow.
Surely this mother isn't stealing.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they're using their child as a prop kind of.
Mhm.
They would hide actually the product under their kids.
Oh my
sometimes.
God.
Yes. And we had a lot of issues with that at Ulta where, they would bring in the kids and make them steal because then they know that, they can't get charged as an adult. And so they would, bring the children in, and they were young, even 10, 12, 15, 16. And I mean, just fully load them up. And there's really nothing we can do. But, in those moments, I mean, it's really hard not to judge the mother. But
I was just going to say that. I was going to say, y'all make it very difficult when the Bible say judge not unless ye judge.
Yes.
And then you go out and do crap like this. It's just.
So then what do you do? Do you judge? What do you do?
It's a thin line.
It's a thin line.
Yeah.
What's your
Thin
thought on
line.
that one?
When it comes to that, just judge the action, not the person. Keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing, the action, not the person. I like that.
Maybe that's the Lord's goodness for that baby to have been left in the store so that that baby is no longer in the care of a mother who is negligent.
Come on now. Did y'all catch that? Say that again.
That's another baby in the system.
That's
But-
another, but they're going to try
that
to
baby is going, I'm hopeful that baby is going to get a home, a mother.
and potentially be in a better circumstance.
yes.
And they'll try to go directly to the family
To the
before
family.
they outsource to,
someone else.
absolutely.
Wow. Wow.
I believe that has to be God's goodness. And he wouldn't let that baby down for anything in the world.
He's not going to let that baby down.
Yeah.
No, he got that baby.
This is a shout out to the fathers out there that are not fathering your children. Father your children out there.
Come on
They
now.
give them a chance. Yes, do that, please.
And if you don't mind, let's not move from there. It is Father's Day, and we always say that it's like a running joke that fathers is probably rated number 20th in the list of holidays or something. It's so low on the totem pole.
No.
There are some great fathers out there, and fortunately for me, I have one here. He's been a great
I'm your father.
No, you're not my
No.
father. baby. You're father
I'm
to
gonna
your
shave
children.
this stuff.
Watch out now.
No, but there's some great fathers out there. Mine in particular has been an amazing father to our children. However, there is some crappy fathers out there, and let's just go ahead and call it out. You are adult. You're an adult. You made a child. You made a life.
Yep.
How dare you walk away and not take care of that child? How dare you feel like I'm going to go take care of me? I'm going to clothe myself and not think that child would need clothes and food. I mean, it just, And I can't understand the women that want to get with a man that ain't got a child that they ain't taken care of. I'm just going to leave it right there.
Okay.
And I think it's a shame too, because we actually did we did a little podcast thing the other day where we were talking about relationships, and I think a lot of women will have a child with a man who isn't worthy of being a father because she wants to like trap him or like she thinks that's going to make him commit. And like, I don't know, if you have to force commitment on somebody, they're not going to give you what
especially
you want.
with a child. That's a big commitment.
That's the biggest commitment.
Yes. Oh
And
God.
guys, I wanted to add too.
Come on, jump in there.
If you meet a man and he's already not taking care of the children he has, why would you try to get him, why would you make him a father again, thinking that you're going to be special and he's going to take care of the children you create with him? There's lots of women that do that, and you're like, he already wasn't taking care of the first 4 he had.
Wow.
And he's going to give the same thing that he's given to that woman, that child. He's going to give it to you. He's shown that he has a lack of responsibility, a lack of compassion. He's just not of good character. So.
That's another example of how y'all making it difficult to not judge.
Right.
You just tearing the word of the Lord just completely up. You're making it very difficult to even try to understand it because we do so much that is contrary to the scripture. So those of us that are spiritual minded, let us make sure that we remain spiritual minded, not looking at things as carnal people would look at things. These are acts that people do. It's not actually judging the person himself, like Jonathan was saying. It's the act that you're doing. So we don't fight against flesh and blood, but against principalities, spiritual wickedness in high places. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's true. We don't, but I am going to say I have a problem with men or boys. No, they're not men. They're boys out there fathering children and not taking care of their responsibilities. So no shout out to y'all, but the shout out to the I'm petty.
And there'll never be a shout out to you.
Never,
Because we're never going to congratulate you on that behavior.
I don't care if you had 7 to I don't whatever.